Azyugo. This is kind of what I was working on or been working on. It will be a type of collectible card game, RPG.
Yeah.
We basically were like coming up with names, and interestingly enough, this is one that was kind of based off of another realm that I was making in a D&D campaigns that we've played a little bit. So kind of a twist off of that realm in a way. Took months developing essentially a new, but should be very familiar and easy to use card game mechanic that isn't outside of the realm and should be very fast paced and fun. But that's about all I can say about that. Overall, it won't be too complicated. I think the more complicated things, especially with like what we've been learning, or at least what I've been learning and thinking about online compatibility and like being able to have access to your login or your account and things like that. The Steam version, your phone version, because this will be available on the phone and on Steam, so it'll be easy for people to stream it by having it on this computer version, but also they can play it on their phone version. The goal is to make it feel almost identical. In the idea of like touching it and using a mouse should feel the exact same. In fact, if you have one of those old laptops like I had with a touch screen, you could just play it that way.
That's the most we can say about like the actual infrastructure and the gameplay. But as far as the genre and the art direction, so it's going to be like a retro anime set in, like fantasy world kind of thing. Lots of inspiration from like Record of Lodoss War and like Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, those kinds of games, like that kind of genre. Obviously it'll be our own original works, but that's kind of the essence I'm going to imbue into Azyugo. So I'm really excited to share the art concepts with you guys.
I've already made like 20 cards per grouping to start and test and kind of get a feel for their like play styles and how the game could work and how that could be collected and how we would integrate like getting other cards, earning them, getting equipment, things like that, and kind of keeping it fun, fast paced. We do have other ideas. If we somehow miraculously found tons and tons of funding and could get other teams put together and get through this even quicker, that'd be awesome. But otherwise, we'll just keep going at the pace that we as a indie group can. The only problem with this one is that I probably won't be giving any big updates because it'll kind of be like a, hey, suddenly it's done. Anybody want to test it? And we'll probably pass that out to streamers and people we know to be like the first people to kind of do the playing and get like exclusive stuff to it.
You can always find us Game Grotto on Twitter. You can go to our website at GameGrottoSoftworks.com.
You can just communicate with us, Twitch, or the next time we're streaming or whatever.
Thank you for hanging out and coming to see us. Thank you for supporting our indie game stuff, and we will catch you all later. Goodbye, everybody!